A lot of partnership with him, but it was never that we imposed ourselves on the other batsmen, because we always wanted to play to our strengths. And it's strange that whenever we used to discuss in middle, it was probably just a box, and never used to talk too much, and I think both of us, because we played a lot of cricket from junior level, and we played India A together, and we knew the strengths of each other, and we also knew what we were from the temperament point of view, and what made us relax when we were out there in the middle. So I think it was always a pleasure batting with Rahul, and I think one important aspect batting with Rahul was you could learn a lot about the mental discipline, which I already mentioned he had, but the kind of focus he had for each and every delivery. He used to never ever take anyone for granted. And I think it's a special gift Rahul had. It's important that you play your game. While I always feel like cricket is a team game, but batting is an individual game. Because you're out there, you're alone. And your challenge and your competition is the bowler who's bowling to you. So there's a good competition between bat and ball, and you have to manage, because no one else can come and help you when you're facing the bowler. So I think it's important to play to your strengths. It's important that you have a game plan, which is very, very critical, and you stick to that game plan. And that game plan should be, it should be in midst with what the team's goal is. Because you may have a game plan of playing very aggressive, but if the situation demands and the team's requirement demands that you play a patient game, you have to do that. So I think it's very important to back your game plan. And once you have a game plan, once you back your instincts, I think it's very important to trust your talent, and your potential. Because there's no point in having a game plan, if you're not trusting your ability. So because whenever you're not trusting your ability, then you're feeling that you may get out, and there may be negative thoughts in your mind. So I think very important to have a game plan and back that game plan and play, where you trust your instinct. And I think it will be the same with the partner. But the important thing is to assess the situation the team is in and play to the situation you're in. Tough experience, but I'm glad that I've overcome the challenge, because I've always been a number 3 batsman, and initial part of my test career I opened also, but never ever batted down the order at number 6. And what happened when I started to bat at number 6, one batsman, one frontline batsman, and then you got the wicket keeper, and then you got the bowlers who will come into bat. So invariably I used to be stranded with them. And initially my first few test matches, I used to play the big shots. In the bargain, probably I would get a couple of boundaries and then throw away my wicket. And it was not doing any justice to me or the team. And then I realized that, it's important that for me to build the relationship with my bowlers. And luckily for me, we had bowlers at that time who took a lot of pride in their batting, right from Anil Kumble to Ishant Sharma, Harbhajan Singh, all of them, Zair Khan, all of them, improved their batting a lot. And I think the important thing for them, when you give them confidence that they can bat, then only, they will be taking that pride into the match. Because it's okay practicing out in the nets, but when you're out there, it's very important to give them the belief that they can bat. And the only way you can do that is by giving strike. And I learned a lot about batting with the tail by watching a lot of videos of Steve-O, because I thought Steve-O was excellent batting with tail, and I think I've learned, and he was again very similar to me, or probably I tried to go Steve-O's way by giving confidence to the tailenders. Until and unless they're not confident of playing any bowler, I would rotate the strike. And because of that, they took the responsibility, or they had no other option left but to take responsibility and play their game, whatever is their strength. And we observed that while we were doing that, we were able to get some useful partnerships, and in the bargain the tailenders also were getting some runs, and once they got some runs, they realized that they had the potential to contribute something to the team with the bat also. So I think it was very important part of batting at number 6 for me, and I'm so glad that all the bowlers supported me a lot in that situation. In winning matches from that situation, it has to be probably one of the best, because when Ishant joined me, we were 8 wickets down, and there was no point in us, to brood about the situation we were in. We knew that we were in a situation where we had no chance at all to win the game. And I was down with the back spasms. I was with a runner. But a good thing about Ishant that he's got a very strong defense. And he really played a very patient game, and his temperament, I always regarded his temperament as a good temperament even for a batsman. And as the partnership grew, the Australians panicked a bit. They started bowling some loose deliveries, and we capitalized on that. And it turned out to be one of the best matches I have been part of. And similar with Oja also, he came. We still had some, I think, 10 runs when he walked into bat. But still, number 11 batsman Mitchell Johnson, all of them bowling well. He held his nerve, and luckily for us, we pulled off a miraculous win.